as well as advice at the end. Now, you have a choice between pile number 1, which is represented by the rose quartz stone, pile number 2, which is represented by the green quartz stone, and pile number 3, which is represented by the purple stone. I'll give you a moment to choose which pile or piles you are drawn to, and we're going to get cracking on with your reading. Okie dokie, let's go to pile number 1. And let's see how this person feels. And let's see what their next actions will be. All right, let's see how this person feels for my pile number 1, Spirit. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Wands. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Death card. 3 of Wands. And Knight of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, Lilith, or you could have those signs I just mentioned in your chart. Now, I feel like this individual does have a lot of strong feelings for you, but their feelings are more geared towards their career and their finances, and it's almost as if Spirit is trying to redirect them from their focus, because I feel like they feel as if they focus on their career and finances, that will bring them a lot of emotional fulfillment. Now, this indicates that they could be having issues in regards to their career and finances. I feel like this person could be stable, but they're not as stable as they would like to be, because with this Death card here representing the 8th house, this is Scorpio energy, right? And Scorpio represents the 8th house. And the 8th house talks about death, transformation, money gained, money owed to you, joint finances. There's something around this person's finances. They could be coming out of a divorce. They could have to pay a ex-spouse. They could be in debt. You know, they could be having tax issues. There's something going on with them having to give money to, or them receiving money. Maybe they're not gaining as much money as they would like in their career. I'm also focused on them really looking at achieving a certain, you know, this is an indication that they want to achieve, I should say, a certain level in their career, a certain type of status is what I'm picking up. So this is where their focus is right now. It's almost giving me, I don't have any time for love, because I need to make sure I've got my ducks in a row. It's what I'm hearing. And it could also indicate that they may feel that if they got into a relationship with you right now, they wouldn't have anything to offer and it wouldn't be fair. You know, this does indicate that this individual is turning their back on their emotions, and they feel very deeply for you. You know, for some of you, they're actually in love with you, with the King of Cups, but they're choosing to hold these emotions back because they feel like there's no point in expressing how I feel. Though I do have these feelings for my pile number 1, I'm not really going to entertain these feelings, because to entertain these feelings would mean that I will have to take action. And I don't know how to take action with where I am right now emotionally, because where I am right now emotionally, and what I'm sure of emotionally right now, is that I need to balance out my finances. I need to make sure I'm at a certain level in my career. Like, their career is in the now the be all and end all. I don't know if this is in regards to them trying to gain some sort of validation outwardly. They want to be seen in society as very noble, as well to do, as established, as well off. You know, they're very 3D based is what I'm picking up, and they're thinking more about how they are viewed as others. So in the now, they don't feel eligible to be in a relationship with anyone. You know, they feel as if they've been waiting a long time to reach a certain level in their career, and it's taken a while. And they also feel that if they were to be on a certain level, then they will have, I'm hearing, their pick and choose as to who would want to date them, because they feel, and that's no shade on you, but they feel as if they are not seen as a good fit for anyone. So if anyone was to come towards them with offers of love, they will shun it because they don't feel good within themselves. They feel like once I'm on a certain level financially, then I will be more open to accepting love offers. In the now, I don't feel like they're open to accepting love offers because they don't feel good about themselves. So even if you were to tell them that, you know, they're gorgeous or you feel a connection, etc., though they feel it too, they there's like a inner voice, inner critic within them telling them, no, you're not good enough, you're not good enough. You know, once they find out your money situation, they won't want to be with you. They will leave you for someone with more money. They will leave you for someone that can do more for them. Like, they really tie their worth into their finances, so they don't really feel good about themselves. And because they don't feel good about themselves, they have a bleak outlook on other people, because as they say, how you treat yourself is how you could treat others. And not in all cases, but for this individual, I feel so, yes. Like, how they view themselves, they feel like other people view them in the same way. So if someone was to say to them, like yourself, you know, I really feel like me and you get on, we should see how this goes, they won't believe you because they don't see themselves in a good light. Okay, it's what I'm picking up. And it's almost as if spirit is trying to help them to transform this way of thinking, you know, that it's not all about your finances. You don't have to wait to be perfect to be in a relationship. You know, obviously you don't want to date someone and they haven't got any money, because you want to be in a situation whereby you and that person could join your finances together and you can build together, you know. But this individual is feeling like they really have to pour themselves into their career. I also feel like this individual sees you as the prize, because you actually are the prize, but they feel like they need to wait with the Three of Wands. You know, they see you as somebody that is on another level, is what I'm picking up. They see you as someone, you are someone that they actually look up to. You are someone that they are quite intimidated by as well. You are someone that could actually have some sort of status. You're very popular, you know. And I feel like all the things that they see within you, they have within themselves also, but they don't see it. And this could be one of the reasons why Spirit aligned you both together, or is trying to align you both together, to make this individual value and see themselves in the same way that they see you. But they are intimidated by your essence. They are intimidated by who you are. You could get a lot of attention. They could see a lot of females or males looking at you, or the same could apply for this individual. So I feel like you're both triggering each other, and this triggering is supposed to bring on transformation and change for both of you. You know, I feel as if this individual seeing you getting all this attention makes this person feel even more so that they're non-deserving of you. And it could be the same for you as well. Please take what resonates. But you are a mirror to each other, is what I'm picking up. And it's forcing this individual to grow. And it could be, this connection could actually be triggering you and forcing you to grow also. But you could be more attuned to what this actual connection entails, more so than this individual, because this individual feels like, you see, I'm not good enough, let me get my money right, let me get my money right. And they're not understanding that them having this obsession of getting their money right equals to the fact that they're trying to run away from yourself, and they're trying to equate their worth to how much money they have in the bank, feeling like, once I get my ducks in a row, like I mentioned before, then I'll be able to attract pound number one, you know. Because there's an underlying issue of this individual feeling extremely insecure. And I know we can all feel insecure from time to time, but they have a heavy dose of insecurity around their career and finances, and they want to be able to provide, which is a good thing, right? But at the same time, they are shunning away, because look, the Knight of Cups has got his back turned. They're shunning away any type of love offers from anyone. It's like they're waiting. What they're waiting for, it could take a long time, you know. And Spirit is trying to intervene to say, look, you need to face what your fears are, because they do have a fear of intimacy, they do have a fear of deep connection, and they're trying to run away from this in regards to you, because they feel as if you see them, and it is very frightening to this individual, and they feel like you're going to see that they haven't got enough money or whatever the case is, because they view you in such a high light, because they see that you can have, in their view, you'll pick and choose as to who you want to date. You could be very popular amongst your peers. You could be very popular on social media. You could be quite well known in whatever field you belong to. And this person, it makes them want to run away from the connection even more, because there's the energy of, oh, if I was to get with pile number one, people may feel like we don't belong together because they're such an amazing person. They have all these people that want to date them, that want to befriend them, that want to, be with them. It could be the same for you, is what I'm picking up. But how does this person feel about you? They are fighting with their emotions in regards to you. They are withholding their emotions. They are falling in love with you, but they feel as if this feeling is very uncomfortable. They feel very intensely for you. What keeps them grounded is focusing on work, focusing on their career, focusing on their money. They're trying to shift their energy from their emotions for you to what they can control, which is their money, and throwing themselves into work. They feel like it's not the right time to actually display any type of emotions. They are cloaked. They are hiding their emotions. They feel like they need to wait. How do they feel? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel also that they do actually want to say something to you, and I feel like that is spirit nudging them to say, look, you can't live like this, This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You may not get this opportunity again. Say something to pile number one, but they can't. So for some of you, you may have experienced this person not actually telling you how they felt about you, even up until now. So I'm going to be the messenger, right? How they feel about you is, I'm in love with you, but I don't know what to do. And they are feeling stripped. They're feeling naked. They feel vulnerable. They haven't experienced this type of intensity before. Some of you have been intimate with this individual. Some of you haven't. And I'm hearing they feel a telepathic connection with you. Would they call it that? I don't think so, right? I just feel like how you're making them feel is something they've never experienced before. They've been in relationships before, maybe marriages before, but it is not to this extent in regards to a level of emotion. There's a lot of intensity. It's very potent. So you could have like a Pluto and Sun type of connection going on here, where this person feels very strongly towards you, but they don't know what to do with it. And it's leading into an obsession, is what I'm picking up. You could feel this person's intensity, and there's energies of jealousy here as well. This person could be very jealous when they see you getting a lot of praise, they see you getting a lot of attention. You could feel that same way as well. There's an energy of this individual feeling extremely attracted to you. They find you very alluring, but they are holding these feelings back. They don't want you to know the power that you have over them, because they feel like with this knowledge, if you were to find out this knowledge of how you make them feel, you could actually use it to your advantage. So the only thing safe right here is to focus on work and try and disregard these emotions, and hopefully they'll go away, is what this person's thinking. This individual also feels for some of you that you should express your love to them. So there's the energy of fear here with this individual. I don't want to let my pile number one know how much I feel for them, but if they tell me how they feel for me, at least I feel a sense of safety to know that it's just not me that feels this way. Okay, so we've got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, for some of you, this individual could be an ex. Now I'm picking up two energies here, right? All three. For some of you, this individual is still clinging on to the energy of an ex-partner. Now, I don't feel like this individual is still in love with their ex-partner. This connection is dead. It's finished. It has ended, right? However, maybe when they were with this ex-partner, there was a level of intensity that they felt. There was a lot of addictions. I feel like being addicted to each other. There was an addiction to some sort of toxicity, some sort of toxic cycle that came to an abrupt end. When they were in that connection with this individual, they knowingly knew that it wasn't going to lead to anywhere, but they were so addicted to the rush, to the thrill, possibly the intimacy, the physical aspect of that relationship. It kept them bounded to that person. This person may have been very toxic. This person was very manipulative. They used this individual. They took this person for a ride, and they were able to screw this individual's outlook on relationships, because this individual that you're dealing with feels like when you get into connections, it's either or. It's either I get intensely swept away. It's like they haven't been in a connection whereby it's of peace. It's either, if it's not toxic, then they don't want to trouble it. So that means that this individual has to do healing themselves. Now, no one's had a perfect relationship, right? I know for myself that none of my relationships have been perfect, right? But I feel like this individual has been in connections whereby they have always gotten the short end of the stick. They have always been the one that was obsessed with the other person. The other person always had the upper hand. They gave their power away. So there's things that this person needs to learn and to release in connections. And that's one of the reasons why they feel like they can't come towards you, because these same feelings of obsession, not to the same extent, is creeping up on this individual to the point where they feel like, oh, I recognize this feeling and it doesn't end well when I get these feelings. So they're associating their ex-partner with you. So that means that they need to heal, and that means that they haven't healed something from their past. They haven't seen that, or they haven't given themselves permission to see that everyone is different. Every experience is different. That for some of you, they're not even allowing an experience with you because there's a fear of, what if they hurt me the same way that my ex-partner hurt me? So this individual needs to clear their energy, and spirit may not make you both align until they do. They need to clear their energy from their ex, because they could be bringing in that same energy that their ex-partner brought into that connection, into the connection with you. And what could actually play out, not for all of you, but for some of you, is that they could start embodying the energy, the toxic, manipulative energy that their ex-partner did and acted towards them in, and bring it towards you without realizing, because they haven't cleared it. They haven't cleared that energy. And that's probably why spirit has put you both on time out. If you're on time out, is what I'm picking up. Or if there is some sort of delay, they need to release this energy. They need to release feeling like everyone's out to hurt them. For some of you, they could still be in connection with their ex-partner. I'm not saying that they are still, intertwined with them or doing anything with them. I don't believe so. With the death card, it's ended. But the ex-partner's energy is still lingering. Whether it means that they still connect with them on social media, they're friends. I don't really believe you can be friends with your ex anyway, but everyone's different. But I feel like because of this connection, this interaction or whatever, or they may know of the ex-partner's cousins or family members or friends or whatever the case is, there's still a connection there. And the ex-partner could ask, oh, how such and such, or their name gets brought up, so that's still meaning that the energy lingers, right? They need to cut this person off for good, meaning that this person doesn't need to know anything about their whereabouts or what they're getting up to. Not even a high or a buy, like you're an ex for a reason type of thing. So they need to clear that. And I feel like because they're not clearing that, that's causing a blockage in your connection with them. Now, you could be the ex-person as well, and this person is finding it hard to release the connection, but they feel as if this is something that they need to do. They're trying to throw themselves into work. They want you to reach out to them if you are that ex-partner as well. They want you to show them that there's hope for the connection to go another round again. So they're waiting for some sort of message from you. They feel that you are doing well. They could be watching you on social media. They may have heard of some sort of level up in your career. Maybe you know their friends and family members. They could be focusing on their money, their job, but things are quite tricky for this individual, and they may feel like if they got back into a connection with you, they will have nothing to offer. How do they feel about my pile number one? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I feel for some of you, you and this individual could be of different cultural backgrounds, and this could be actually a factor. Now, you may have spoken to this individual before, and they may have said, no, 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 it's not. That's what they say. It is. You know, I feel like this person feels that, because remember I mentioned about this person, it really values the opinions of other people, you know, and you could be from different cultural backgrounds, different religions, etc. And they are going through thoughts of what would it entail if I actually get into a relationship with my pile number one? What will people think? You know, how will I be viewed by the public or whoever they're trying to please? And I feel like your person is stepping into a cycle of having to rid of the opinions of others. You know, this person is very status conscious, very traditional in values, and that's fine. But meeting someone like you has made, or is making, this individual now actually think about what they viewed as the right thing for them. It's like you coming in has really opened up their eyes to many different possibilities. You have given them a new outlook on life. You've possibly made them feel, or you're making them feel different from how they felt before. And it's making them question their values and beliefs. What does this mean? What would it mean if I was to get into a relationship with pile number one? What will people say? You know, it's what they're thinking. But they feel like you are their soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. They cannot deny the spiritual connection. I don't feel like this person will say you are my soulmate, but they feel a strong connection to you. There's an energy of this individual wanting to merge with you. They want to kiss you. They want to hug you. They want to be close to you because they feel warmth from your energy that they want to be near to. And they feel safe within your presence. They just feel a soul recognition with you. They feel like you understand them. They feel like you see them. You see, you know that Nicki Minaj song, You See Right Through Me? They feel like you see right through them. They feel connected to you. And it's alien to them, this type of emotion. Yes, they felt deep emotions for others in the past, but with you it's different because it's like mutual. With others, I feel that it was one-sided. They were the ones that were always given. They were the ones that ended up manipulated. They may have lost a lot of money as well from a connection that they were in before, and they're slowly trying to build themselves back up. And with you, it's not about status, it's not about money, it's not about what they can give you, it's about how you make them feel. So you make them feel seen, you make them feel good, you make them feel safe, is what I'm picking up. They feel like it's a past life relationship. Now, I don't feel like, the thing is, I don't feel like this person will say, oh, I've met this person in my past life, but this definitely is indicating that it's a past life relationship. So maybe you should look at your vertex. Now, vertex in a person's chart indicates if it is a soulmate connection, right? And you can have a vertex connection with like a work colleague, or this could be a work colleague for some of you, or a family member or a friend, right? But generally in love relationships, romantic relationships, vertex is very important. So do your chart, check out your vertex, see what's popping there. Is it connected to this person's sun or their moon? If it's connected to their sun, then you and this person connected to be seen, or you are showing this person how to express themselves. If it is connected, if your vertex is connected to their moon, then it could indicate that you're triggering this person's emotions to be maybe emotionally open, to connect with someone that has the same emotional freedom like they do. Because maybe, like I said, I just got a feeling that this person was connected to individuals in the past whereby they gave more, or the person had the upper hand. And even if the other person loved them, they didn't love them in the way that your person needed to be treated and loved. I feel like, maybe also looking at your South Node. South Node is what you're supposed to leave behind in the past. That's indication of a soulmate connection as well, or past life connection, I should say. But for some of you, I feel like this could be an ex-partner. Not for all of you. This could be an ex-partner, and they want to have another cycle with you, but they want to come back in stronger than before. So this indicates to me that they're feeling like, okay, let me just have space from pile number one, and let me work on my money. And when I come back in, I'll have something to offer them. It's that type of energy. If you're not an ex-partner, and I feel like this person is resisting the connection because they're putting things up in the way, like, oh, it won't work because we're from different backgrounds. I haven't got my money up. What will people think? What will people say? And they could be still in connection with this ex-partner. So that's blocking the connection as well. There's a lot of different things that are stacked up on top of each other, which this person is using as an excuse, because initially what spirit wants them to do is work through these issues. Okay, why do you feel like it will be an issue if you got with pile number one, even if they are from a different background, as you say, right? And you do have feelings for them. That's undeniable from what I can see. So what is preventing you from moving towards pile number one? And they will have to answer that. Okay, because I feel like I'm going to be letting people down. Okay, who are you going to be letting down? Okay, like my family members, my friends, my work colleagues. And okay, so do they pay your bills? No, but I really value their opinion. Okay, so do they value your opinion when they want to go out and have fun and enjoy themselves? Are they thinking about you? Are they considering your emotions? And it's those type of questions they need to ask themselves, because it's almost as if they're putting their life in the hands of others, because this is a people pleaser you could be dealing with. And it's almost as if they only give themselves permission to be happy as long as other people are happy. And that's the narrative of how their other relationships played out. And they are always left at with the shorter end of the stick. So you have come in to this individual's life to challenge all of these outdated beliefs. And it's as to whether or not they're going to work through these beliefs or stay stuck in an outdated way of being and remain unhappy whilst doing so. Because it's almost as if spirit has put you into this individual's life to show them, look, there's a way out. And also there's an opportunity for you to experience real love. The love that you always desired and deserved, and that you poured into others that weren't willing to meet you on the same level that you were meeting them at. And this person is scared to do so. So they feel as if they met you before. There's something familiar, deja vu, Beyonce. There's something familiar about your energy. They feel comfortable around you. They feel like they can be themselves around you as well. We've got pay attention to the red flags in the reverse. So I feel like this individual does actually feel safe around you. They don't feel as if you would hurt them or harm them in any way. There's some sort of innate feeling of, I can trust you. They just have this indication that you mean well, is what I'm picking up. So how do they feel? Okay, so what's their next actions, we should say? What's their next actions? Okay, let's see. The next action is to be unsure about what to do with Two of Pentacles. Okay? They are still in that energy of talking themselves out of why things can't be the way that they initially want them to be. I'm also picking up that their focus could be on their money right now. They could be really struggling financially. It's affecting them emotionally. It's affecting them mentally. So right now, their next actions, I feel, is to stabilize their finances and get a grip of themselves emotionally and mentally, not being in the right frame of mind to take action in regards to a relationship. We've got Two of Wands. Yeah, they're not ready to expand with the Two of Wands in the reverse. This is indicating that they feel like they need to stay put. They need to focus and fixate on the here and the now and what they can make right in their own life. They're not giving themselves permission to think outside of the box. You know, this is a type of person that will suffer in silence and will not seek help or advice because they will see it as a weakness. And especially in regards to you, they won't want you to know the disarray that they are experiencing. You know, they're trying to keep head above water here. Seven of Cups. So yeah, this individual unfortunately could be indulging in the senses to try and numb out their confusion, to try and numb out their pain. I feel like this person wants to forget about the elephant in the room. This could also indicate with the Seven of Cups being quite disillusioned as well. For some of you, this person may try and forget about the connection, and trigger warning, they may try and entertain other people because the connection's too painful, but they won't go through with it with the Ace of Wands in the reverse because their mind's always going to reflect back on you. Now, that is for a small few of you if you've broken up with this individual, right? This person is going to try and forget about you because there's an indication of, you know, if I go back to pile number one, you know, what if things end up the same way? But if I don't, what if they meet someone else? So this could be a fear that you are going to move on and meet someone else. So they could be trying to force themselves to actually try and beat you to it. But then they're going to feel as if they're not happy with their choices and also not feeling attracted to who they're trying to force themselves to like. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be blunt on this. This is the channel that I like to, you know, give clarity and, you know, to make sense of certain situations. This is what I'm picking up. You know, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it indicates that even if other people are trying to hit on to this individual, because this person could be going out to parties and stuff like that, but their mind is not even on the females or males, right? Their mind's more on, I need to stabilize my finances. They're very nervous around other people, meeting new people as well. So they won't be very inspired. They won't want to entertain anyone in that way. Even if other people are trying to throw themselves at this person's not going to be interested with the Nine of Wands. Now, if you're not an ex-person to this person that we're talking about, I feel as if this individual, again, the same applies, not going to be interested in meeting anyone new, even if other people are throwing themselves at this person. That it's indicating that they're going to be nervous, shy, and not bothered. Six of Wands. Yeah, they're going to be focused on matching your energy with a Six of Wands, you know, and I feel like they're going to achieve a great deal. They're going to achieve a goal that they wanted to achieve, and that's going to be a good boost to their self-esteem. You know, they could achieve like some sort of maybe new job, better paid job, or some sort of glow up, some sort of recognition. And this is going to be a good boost for them. And this is what this person needs as well, a good boost for their self-esteem, so that they can go after what they desire and who they desire. Yeah, we've got the Sun card. So I feel like this individual is going to, they're going to make a move towards you, possibly like July or August times. I'm hearing Pisces season as well. Could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or you could be of that sign. But I feel like this individual is going to feel more confident. And that's the thing I feel with this individual right here. There's something about their self-esteem, not feeling good enough for you, having to work through a lot of issues. And they're going to be working through these issues. They're going to have a level up. And this is going to give them the confidence to make a small gesture towards you, a romantic gesture, possibly ask you out on a date, because the Sun card is Leo energy, and the Sun card represents the fifth house. Fifth house is all about creativity, children. It talks about self-expression. It talks about dating as well. So they may ask you out on a date, possibly around Scorpio season, Pisces season, or Leo season, end of July, August times. It's going to be a small gesture. You know, this gesture may be wrapped in playfulness, so it doesn't come across as intense. It doesn't come across as, you know, serious, because they're still working through their emotions. We've got the Knight of Wands here, so this is another energy coming through. So for some of you, you could meet someone new and then an ex-partner tries to come back in, but they're trying to come back in with a physical offer. For others of you, I feel like this could be another energy trying to interfere in an offer that is coming towards you. This could be an ex-partner. This could be someone that is not in agreement with your connection. This could be someone, because with the Three of Swords right here, there is another energy here, unfortunately, that is interfering. This could be old thought patterns creeping up again. This could be them thinking, what are people going to think? What are people going to say? So even if they try and offer you this gesture, it's done in a way whereby they, in their view, right, are protecting themselves just in case other people find out about this offer. So if I keep it as a friend basis, then no one can't say anything, because the energy of your background is going to linger to this individual and what people are going to think and say. And this could be more their issue of you being on a certain level and them fearing that if people see you with them, people are going to think you're too good for them. They're not on your level for some reason. This is what they think. Or it could be about your backgrounds, your job roles, or something like this, because this is a third energy trying to come in, whether it's their thought patterns, their ex-partner, or some interfering person that's in their ear that's making them feel these thoughts and feelings, you know, more so coming back in to interfere and interrupt, because it's a Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy for me personally, and Sagittariuses are ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is very expansive. So they could have a friend that's trying to make them expand away from you to see what else is out there, or they could want this person to expand with them in some way to take them away from you. Yeah, so this person may keep their feelings a secret. And I feel like if this individual is, I feel like this person may want to be on friendly terms with you, but there's underlying feelings of emotions, right? And in a way, it's like they're trying to protect you as well, because they know how other people could be. So they may keep their feelings a secret from you. Or keep their emotions and feelings secret from this energy that's trying to interfere, or that will interfere, because I do feel like there's going to be an energy, unfortunately, for some of you that is going to interfere. And then it makes this person shut down, but this person's going to shut down from this individual. I didn't do this with the other ones, but let me see. Clarify the Knight of Wands. What is this energy? Clarify Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. What is this energy? What is this energy? Okay, this energy is someone that is trying to come in to give your person options, but it's going to be blocked. So this energy is designed to deter this person away from you and to block a soulmate connection between you and this person. Who is this energy? Is this ex-partner? Is it a new person? Who is this energy? Because we've got the Three of Swords. Who is this energy? Okay, we've got the Lovers card. This could be a mother figure for some of you. Could be someone that's a mum. Could be someone from their community, whatever community they belong to. Could be in their area where they live. Could be a neighbor. Could be an online friend or something like this. Please take what resonates. But it's someone that could be a friend that could sense something is brewing, or there's emotions between you and it could be their ex-partner. It could be, if they've got children already, the mother of their child. But they could sense, they're going to sense that your person is moving towards you, and they're going to try and intervene in that connection so that your person doesn't move towards you. Okay. So I feel like your person is going to try and keep things on a friendly basis, and this is going to be done to protect the union. Whether or not they're going to be aware of that, I feel like Spirit's going to be moving through this person to do so, to protect you, because what people don't know about, they can't destroy, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, I said destroy, the Tower card. So there's someone that's going to try and destroy your actual harmony between each other, but things are going to balance out. And yeah, with the Tower card, there could be like an argument between you guys, because someone's going to try and manipulate energy to make you feel as if your person's got other options. So you just be mindful of that. There's some really bad-minded and wicked people out there. This person could be someone that has spiritual gifts as well. So even if you're not flirting or whatever the case is, you could live in the same area as this individual. This could be an ex-partner. This could be someone on social media that's following both of you, or they just know that you both like each other, or that you both want to get back with each other, and this person's going to try and manipulate something so that you both fall out, and then they gain the upper hand in this connection. Temperance card. Clarify Temperance card, please. There's something about race here as well. It's almost like they want to guilt trip this individual to not, wanting or liking you. But your person's going to break free from these guilt trips. Or this individual wants your person to feel like they're not good for you. See, look, everyone wants them. They're not trustworthy. You know, they're not like us. They're different. You know, it's not going to work out. If you date them, you're going to struggle. And you know you want your job, don't you? It's like that type of manipulation, but your person's going to see through it. Maybe this individual was able to do that in the past, but it stops with you. It stops with you. And Spirit is saying don't react, because this person wants you to react so that you both separate. That's the plan. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. I think I just gave it to you. What's your advice? To focus on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, to focus on yourself and to focus on building up your pentacles until you get to that 10th pentacle. And I feel for some of you that 10th pentacle is with this individual, but for the time being, Spirit wants you to, I'm hearing, hone your craft. I don't know what that is, what craft that is, but I feel like your project is you. The craft could be yourself. So focus on stabilizing yourself, focus on grounding yourself, especially when you're dealing with this type of energy. You know, with this individual being indecisive and I don't know, and, you know, all of this wasting time. And they've got other people in their ear, you know, a mother figure, a friend, jealous, you know, interfering people, right? It's enough to make anyone want to switch. With the Tower card, do not switch. Separate yourself is what Spirit is saying from this actual situation. Separate yourself. It's easier said than done, right? But separate yourself and shift the energy and focus back onto you. Focus on your goals. What is it that you want to do? Pour yourself into that, because this situation right here, you cannot control it. You know, things will work out. Sorry about that. Things will work out all in divine timing, the way it's supposed to work out. The only thing you can control is yourself and how you react to situations. But Spirit doesn't want you to be around this type of energy. It might be around you, but you can disassociate yourself from it. Know what it is, know what's going on, but remove yourself and just shift that energy back to you to keep yourself grounded and strong. Okay? Focus on how you can make yourself feel good. I'm also picking up something that I saw from Paul McKenna. Love him. He's amazing. And he was saying that if you like get feelings of anxiety and so forth, take your mind. I'm going to leave the link at the bottom of this actual reading for you, pile number one. Shift your mind to a place of peace. I'm not saying it word for word the way he said it, but focus on something that brings you peace. Like it could be a beach where you see the waves going back and forth. You know, I love that. Or a time in your life whereby you had an amazing time. How did it make you feel? So once you shift your energy onto that, it gives things a new perspective. Like these type of situations that are occurring in the background, they're not going to have a hold over you. Or shift your focus onto something that you want to achieve. How you're going to achieve it. Visualize how you're going to work towards achieving the goal. So that's you putting that focus back onto yourself, right? Nurturing yourself, eating well, taking care of yourself, going for walks, spending time in nature, journaling, doing hobbies. You know, become your own obsession. Obsessed with yourself is what I'm picking up. Ace of Pentacles, focus on your career and your finances. Look at ways that you can make more income. You know, if you've got a talent or a hobby, look at ways that you can make money from these talents and hobbies. You know, plan out how you're going to attain your goals. This is about you taking, you know, I feel like you and this person mirror each other. This person is obsessed with their career. I'm not saying for you to be obsessed with your career to the way this person's, you know, leading to burnout. I'm saying in a way whereby maybe you should start focusing on your career as well. You should start focusing on where do you see yourself in 10 years? What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want to attain? Do you want to work for yourself or do you want to climb up the career ladder? Look at ways that you can do that. You know, if you've got skills, if you've got talents, if you've got hobbies, can you make money from these skills, talents and hobbies? How can you make money from these skills, talents and hobbies? Like this is about you stabilizing yourself and focusing on your stability, your career and your finances also. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Don't entertain the BS. Remove yourself from this type of energy because this energy will crop up. This could be a work situation as well. And this could also talk about you collaborating with others, you collaborating with people that are on the same wavelength as you in regards to your career, because this is an indication of Spirit intervening to say, okay, Spirit's intervening and putting this other energy, this annoying energy of maybe their thought patterns, interfering friend, mother figure, people from their area or whatever it is, work colleagues, cousins, sisters, brothers, whatever, right? Spirit is putting them there so that you can put yourself mentally and emotionally somewhere else so that you can focus on what is actually important. Don't fixate on this interference because that interference wants you to fixate so that you can stay stuck. Whereas you're supposed to shift and level up in regards to your own career. Seven of Swords, move in silence as well. And if the situation is actually affecting you emotionally, right, obviously honor that, but don't show these individuals that it's affecting you because they will get a thrill out of your pain, right? So just try and remove yourself away from these individuals. Don't be around them. Know what they're doing. Be 10 steps ahead, but stay 10 tones down. Nipsey Hussle, he used to always say that. And just focus on your grind. Focus on your grind. You know, shift your energy to a more happier state. And just move in silence in regards to building yourself and your empire up. Yeah, King of Wands. See how it goes. And Nipsey Hussle was a Leo as well. You could be a Leo, you could be a Sagittarius, but I feel like you're supposed to focus on your career right now, your image, your goals. Some of you are going to be in a leadership position. Some of you are leaders in the now. and you're supposed to take something to the next level. You're supposed to take yourself to the next level, and that's where your focus should lie, in the now. This person already respects you, they admire you for your power and the self-respect that you have, and it could be something that you do in the public eye, and I feel like your attention is there right now. Yeah, Spirit wants you to move away from this actual situation and don't give it no fuel. You're supposed to move away, and you're supposed to pour into yourself. You're supposed to love yourself. You're supposed to value yourself, see yourself in that high light that everyone else sees you in. And you're supposed to focus on becoming the boss of your own life, becoming a boss, starting up some sort of entrepreneurial career that you are thinking of, or putting yourself out there, maybe for better job roles, better job opportunities, maybe going back to the gym, focusing on your health, your well-being. Yeah, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, mothering yourself is what I'm picking up. Some of you have children as well, so spending more time with your children and doing activities with your children, or just doing activities with your friends or with yourself, creative activities. This is about pampering yourself also, pouring into yourself, going to the spa, hairdressers, getting your nails done, going shopping, cooking your favorite food. I'm getting hungry now. Having a cake, making a cake, baking, cooking. This is, to me, also pouring into your creative hobbies as well. So it's about alchemizing what you cannot control. And if anyone's trying to send or interfere, right? Or if this person's delaying, like, you can alchemize that. Instead of being in that energy, that stuck energy with this person, shifting your focus back onto you and shifting your focus on what you can actually control, which is pouring into yourself and pouring into your creativity. Because it's going to make you happier. It's going to make you feel good. And it's going to help you attract more positive opportunities and people as well that can help you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like by you doing that, it's going to help you attract more stable minded individuals. Some of you could meet a new person, but I feel like in connection to this individual, they will come towards you in a more stable and grounded way, as opposed to being scattered and easily influenced. Yeah, they're going to come towards you in a Knight of Pentacles type of energy, because you're going to be, how can I put it? You're going to be showing this individual that in order to be around someone like me, you're going to have to match my energy. And I feel like they couldn't match your energy before, but because they're working on themselves, they are going to get to that level, because they're going to have some sort of glow up as well. And they're going to feel bold enough to be able to connect with you. So it's like you're both mirroring each other anyway, because there's things that you need to do as well. Because you might be thinking, why is this person so obsessed with work? What's the matter with them? But the thing is, there's things that you need to do as well. So they're kind of shining a mirror onto you, and you're shining a mirror onto them of how it looks like to focus on yourself, not to be swayed by the opinions of others, going after who you love, what you want, without hurting yourself or anyone else. You're both showing each other things about yourselves that you both need to work on without you both realizing it. But this is going to be done separately. And I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, your focus is on your stability, your finances, your home life. Maybe some of you may want to decorate. Maybe you need money to decorate. So it's about looking at how you can get money. You can do extra hours or whatever the case is. And I feel like you will be attracting this type of King of Pentacles like energy towards you, because you will be in the embodiment of that. Your energy will be embodying stability, reliability, which is very attractive. Ten of Cups. Focusing on your family. And also continuing to visualize what you want for your future as well, because you can gain anything you want. You just have to believe and you have to work towards it. And Spirit is saying it's there for the taking with the Ten of Cups. You know, the happy family life, the stable, secured, emotionally, mentally, financially partner. You got to keep focused on what you want. Because there is going to be an intervention from Spirit with the Judgment card. And Spirit is saying that you'll go through a cycle right now. You're going to pass this test. And this individual, them meeting you was not an accident. You're both here to teach each other. And it's as to whether or not they're going to fulfill their role in this cycle with you. Regardless or not, you still are going to gain your blessings and what you want. If this person doesn't want to cross the finishing line with you, then they will have to go through another cycle again. A cycle of confusion, a cycle of breaking free from traditional, outdated thought patterns, because they're not making them happy, you know, and they are given the opportunity through meeting you to break free. And you've been given the opportunity to break free from certain patterns by meeting this individual as well. And this could be patterns in regards to finances. Maybe you felt like you would never achieve certain finances because of your background or whatever the case is. But through meeting this person, you may have found that they came from humble beginnings, but they still achieved. You know, you both are teaching each other, and it's not an accident. But your focus is on yourself, is on getting yourself to that next level, mind, body, spirit. And this individual's focus is on valuing themselves. And once these cycles are completed, then you can connect and meet halfway or together and go towards this Ten of Cups together. But Spirit says you can't hold someone's hand. You have to keep valuing yourself and keep working towards what you want, because eventually you're going to get it, whether it's with this person or someone else. But that's what I have for you, pile number one. I will speak to you soon. I was not expecting that. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will connect with you at another time. Take care of yourself. Absolute pleasure. We're going to move on over to pile number 2. Okay. I always say I want these readings to be short, and I always end up going off on one, but you know, Spirit wouldn't have it any other way, right? Okay, so let's move on over to pile number 2. How do they feel about you? Let's take a look. Let's see how this person feels about you. All right. I'm hearing Celine Dion. This is serious. You know that song. Don't think I can feel that it's something wrong. And she's an Aries as well, by the way. This is serious. Are you thinking about you or us? Don't say what you're about to say. Look back before you leave my life. Be sure before you roll the dice. Maybe think twice. Yeah. Okay, so that song came out when I was 7. 1990 could be of importance to some of you. It's the individual serious about you. They want to work on things with you. 8 of Pentacles. We've got Queen of Wands. We've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. They're spying on you as well. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone. This could be a spouse for some of you, not for all of you. But this individual could be a boss for some of you. But this person, I'm hearing to me, I can't get enough of you. This individual can't get enough of you. You know, they try to throw themselves into work. They try to forget about you. But your energy, your aura, your presence is just too hypnotic. Hypnotic, alluring, spellbinding is what I'm hearing. It's like very Moorish. They cannot get enough of your energy, your essence. It's very bountiful. It's very beautiful. It's very bright. You're hard to miss, right? So this person feels like you're hard to miss. They feel as if you stand out. Even if they try and avoid you, try and ignore you, they just can't, because your energy it just pulls them in. King of Wands for me personally is a Leo card. I know that some readers say Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I personally don't feel that when I connect with the Queen of Wands, because I'm looking at the sunflower, right? The sun rules Leo. Leos are ruled by the sun. She's holding the sunflower. So to me, that's Leo energy. So I feel like you stand out like the sun. Even if they tried to forget about you, your energy just pulls them in. Whether it's a situation of them seeing you, they could see you on social media. And I feel like this person's trying to forget about you. That's what it is. They're trying to forget about you, but they've seen something on social media, or they've seen pictures of you, or they're seeing you out and about with friends. So they're trying to heal from you. Six of Wands, trying to move forward, thinking, you know what, it's not going to work. You know, I need to focus on my career. A little bit like pile number one. You may want to go and check that out, or this could be a continuation to pile number one. But this person is, it's like when they're away from you, they get a grip of themselves. And it's like, yeah, I can do this. I don't need pile number two. Yeah, I'm going to focus on my career. But when they see you, it's like, oh my God. Like, it's like they're mesmerized by you. They can't, they always change their mind. They change their mind, and they feel that they need to move away from you though, because they feel like you can get in the way of their money. For some of you, this person could be in a relationship already, but they can't stop thinking of you. Keep spying on you. Keep looking at what you're doing from what you're not doing. I feel like this person wants to be serious with you as well. And number four could be of importance to some of you, but they feel like they're more stable now. They feel like they are financially stable. They've got something to offer, but there's something about your energy that is untamable. They feel like they can't tame you. This person may feel like they need to control you. They need to rein you in. And they know that to bring this aspect of how they feel about you up, it will cause a little bit of friction. It may make you move away. This could have been an issue between the two of you, an underlying issue, I feel, of them feeling like they can't tame you. But I'm hearing the word unorthodox. They feel like you're unorthodox. They see you as mysterious. They see you as powerful. And this power, they feel matches their energy, matches their power. But they're not sure if they want someone to match their power and energy. But they don't see your power as domineering. They just see it as very free-spirited. And they may want a more traditional type of person, or they felt that they wanted a more traditional type of person that is reliable. I'm not saying you're not reliable, but they may feel like they thought that they wanted someone predictable. But with you, you're exciting. So what does that mean to my taste in partners? Because you're coming with some fresh energy, and this energy is exciting, it's inspiring, and it's scary to this individual. And on one hand, it's like, I need to move away. Like, this person is going to lead me to my demise. And on another hand, it's like, I just need to see what part number two is up to. What are they wearing? What are they doing? Who are they with? There's a lot of spying going on. This person feels like they need to keep abreast of your movements. You could be a boss, and this could be someone that's obsessed with you as well, even though they're in a relationship. But for some of you, you could be someone that's just living your best life, and this individual is being taken aback by your energy. They've never come across anyone like you, and they don't feel like they're going to ever come across anyone like you again. Like you're bringing the sun into their life. And this person's very traditional, quite rigid, and, you know, very structured. And then it's like, who are you? You know, like, you're just bringing some next flavor. And it's exciting to this person. How do they feel? They want to reconcile with you. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So they're very excited about reconciling with you. You know, they've been counting down the days. This could be someone at work colleague that fancies you, or you could be a boss and there could be someone that fancies you at work. And they're very excited about reconciling with you. They want to reconnect with you. They feel a strong pull towards you. They feel a lot of romantic feelings for you. It's what I'm picking up. Engagement. Your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like this person, they want to engage in conversation with you. For some of you, this is for a small few of you, right? Thank you for the like, share, and subscribes. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get to 13,000, right? I've been on 12,000 followers for like 2 years. I don't know what's going on, but if you guys can help me out, I'll be more than happy, right? But I did pick up somewhere that someone wants something stable with you. Now, there's two reasons. For some of you, this person could be coming from pile number one, where they're indecisive. You know, you may want to go and check that out. I don't want to spoil it. But then they've come to an understanding of, you know, clearing out the past, working through their issues, and going after what they want and who they want, which is yourself, if this is a continuation from pile number one. For others of you, I feel like you're already in a connection with this person, and they are, this could still be tied with pile number one, they are now feeling like, okay, I need to marry you. I've sorted myself out. I've worked through my issues. You're the one that I want. There's something non-traditional about this relationship, though. You're the one that I want. Shola Amma. I don't know if you guys know who that singer is, but I'm hearing the song, You're the One I Want, so don't even trip. So you are the one that they want. In the past, they were tripping because they felt like you were too good for them. What will people think? What will people say? We're too different is what I was picking up from pile number one. But with this one, it's like, I don't care about the differences. I know you're my person. I need to marry you. But there's something about you I can't tame. I can't keep away from you, though. So I feel like this person feels as if they let this actual situation go. It's only a matter of time you're going to meet someone else that's going to want to lock you down. And some of you are like, I don't want to be locked down. I don't want to be held prisoner by anyone. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, like, they may feel like, I need to marry you to secure my future with you, to make it be known that I don't want anyone else, and I don't want you to be with anyone else. And I know that you are the type of person that can attract other people. See how she's looking the other way? He's looking straight to me. He's looking at her, but she's like, oh, okay, you're not ready yet. Okay, I'm gonna go and enjoy myself. You know, this person knows this about you. This person knows that you can attract who you would like to attract because you are of the sun. You generate a lot of attention, and you can attract different caliber of individuals. You have your pick and choose. They feel like you're moving away from them. They feel like you're healing away from them. They feel like you're moving away from them, but whilst you're moving away from them, you're glowing up, moving away from them. And that's a fear. You're looking this good and moving away from me. Who you moving towards? That's for some of you. This person wants to engage with you. They want to talk to you. That's their way of trying to rein you back in towards them. There's going to be a reconciliation for some of you. They've been spying on you. They've been watching your movements. You glowing up, you moving forward and doing, this is a continuation for pile number two. You may need to go and check out, sorry, for pile number one, pile number two. But you moving forward, focusing on yourself, living your best life, looking good, feeling good, throwing yourself into your creativity, because Queen of Wands is very creative. She's very spiritual, but she's very creative. And she exudes self-love. She's inspiring, she's empowering, she's encouraging, and she leads by example. This is the energy that you are exuding. And this individual is thinking, who are you inspiring? Who are you entertaining? and they feel like it's not them. So they are going to want to come towards you in a more romantic way, in a more mature way. If you're already with this person, they may possibly propose to you. This proposal could take place in August for some of you, September, October, March, April. They want to reconcile. They want to show you how serious they are for you because they see you as their true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Yeah, some of you are with this individual right now and they do see you as their true love. Sorry, YouTube, because they got pictures here that I'm not sure can be seen. Yeah, they see you as their true love. I'm hearing Beyonce, I see my whole future in your eyes. They feel like you are a once in a lifetime type person. There's a matter of urgency here that this person wants to move towards you in, but at the same time there's a level of control, like I don't want to scare. So the thing is, this individual could control their emotions, right? They may not say how they actually feel, but they keep an eye on you on social media, and there's something triggering about what you've posted on social media that's making them feel as if they need to hurry up and secure their spot, is what I'm hearing. So it's a picture of you looking good. It's a picture of you posting like your accomplishments, where you are on holiday. Some of you may have went out to another country or something and you're on a boat with someone. They see you on a yacht with someone or something like that, or they see you on a boat trip with someone and it's triggering this individual like nah. You're focusing on yourself, you're looking good, you're feeling great, feeling fabulous, and they could be thinking, who are you doing that for? Their initial reaction is there is someone else. For some of you, this person feels like you're engaged to someone else. So this could be someone that you're not with. And that engagement could also include you just talking to someone or you actually being engaged. But something about you moving forward, you shifting your energy, you looking good, you really focusing on yourself, not to try and trigger this person, but you really exuding happiness from within, is triggering this individual to emit their emotions. Because they're starting to feel like it's unhealthy to keep spying on you. Because they are becoming obsessed with you, but they're trying to hold back. They see that you are their true love. They feel like you are their true love. And they feel like they need to let go of their issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, because there's a restrictiveness with this individual. They held back. And this could have been an issue if you were dating them. It's like they wanted to rein you in, because they were scared that if other people... It's a type of person, right, that might say, why are you wearing that? Oh, don't wear makeup. Or, they want you to just do them things for them. But you're doing whatever you want for yourself. You're wearing makeup. Some of you've dyed your hair. Some of you are wearing more brighter colours. You're more happier. You just feel good because you're really focusing on yourself. So they're automatically thinking you are entertaining other people. And this is what's making them want to come towards you. For some of you, it could lead into a proposal as well, out of their fear. They know that their control issues are unhealthy, though. It could have been unhealthy to the point where you had to remove yourself from this individual because you just felt like they were trying to change you into someone that you're not. But that was their fear. Because they feel like you're so fabulous and great, they know other people are going to look at you in the same way. If you're not with this individual, they know that they need to control or let go, of their control issues in regards to not emoting to you. They find it so uncomfortable to emote, and they've tried to control their emotions so that you would always come to them and tell them how amazing they are and how much you love them. But that was their way of them getting you to do all the work, and they know that it's not working anymore. Because the same encouraging and empowering words that you had for them, which they may not have appreciated because they held back. And because they held back, you may have felt like it's pointless. They don't feel the same way. Okay, cool. Let me just focus on myself. Let me tell myself how amazing and beautiful I am. And let me just move forward. And they are missing the encouragement and inspiring words and uplifting words. They're missing it. but they were being selfish because they weren't giving the same back. Even though they felt you looked great, you were amazing, they weren't telling you these things. So now that you are moving forward, they're realizing, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. I should have been more open, but I don't know how to be. I should have told part number two how much I cared. I should have told part number two that I do actually have feelings for them, because now I might actually lose them. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. They weren't sure about their emotions for you at first. They just felt like it's just something that's very fleeting. You look good, they enjoy your conversations, etc. But nothing's gonna become of this. But they tried to forget about you, but they couldn't. They can't deny that they are now into you. And I feel like you've triggered something within them based off how you talk about your power and you started loving yourself. Now they realize it's like they've been hit with a bang, like, whoa, where did this come from? They caught feelings, and the feelings are deep now. The feelings are deep. This individual wants to embrace you. They may like to see you in the color blue. I feel like this person is very much so heavily invested in you. If you've embraced this person passionately for a kiss, this person wants to kiss you again, or this person wants to sneak behind you and just kiss you or something like that. But I feel like this person has had a wave of emotions that has rushed through them that they cannot deny. They've been wrestling with themselves about their feelings around you. And I feel for you, it's because they haven't actually told you. Even if you're in a relationship with this person, they didn't tell you how much they actually felt for you. But you taking back your power has forced this individual to confront their feelings. Wow. Okay, what's their next actions? To still be quite closed off from the heart and not... It's like they don't even want to admit to themselves how they actually feel for you. So even if they're going to propose to you, I don't even know how this proposal is going to go, because this person is still... I'm hearing unaffected. Why are they unaffected, Spirit? They're trying not to be affected by your energy because they're thinking to themselves, so we've got 8 of Pentacles twice. This person could be a workaholic. They could be a boss as well. They could be feeling to themselves, no, I don't want pile number 2 to know how much they mean to me, to know how much they make me feel. I don't want to lose my power. So this person's going to force themselves into work. They're going to close off emotionally as well. But Spirit has intervened. And they're going to come out of this stuck energy, because they are in a stuck energy. The Hangman in the upright or in the reverse. They were keeping their feelings hidden, even to themselves, but they're going to be confronted by their feelings. And the reason why is because there's a fear of you moving away, or there's a fear that you're talking to someone. In 9 of Pentacles, they're going to act as if you're separated, they're happy being single as well. We got the Emperor card here twice. Some of you are dealing with an Aries person. This person could also be a boss as well. This person could be a spouse. For some of you, if you're married to this individual, this person is quite threatened that you are doing your own thing. You're putting yourself out there, your creativity out there. You could be wearing less. You could be getting a lot of attention from people as well. And maybe this person wanted you to be at home so that they could be giving you money and they can control the narrative. But now you're doing your own thing. You're more independent. So this person is going to, I feel, if that's the case, support you with your independence as well. And not be overbearing, but still be controlling in the background, but not overtly controlling, but still have that way about them whereby, you know, they want to be that main person, that main guy. Like, okay, I'm going to let you do your thing, but remember, I am your husband, you know. And this is the type of person that when you guys are going out, they're going to quickly grab your hand, because I'm looking at his hand, quickly grab your hand to let a man know, this is my woman, or this is my guy. You know, understand? They don't want to be overbearing, but at the same time, they want to celebrate you. And they feel like in order to maintain balance in the relationship and to keep you happy as well, because they can see that you being in this new phase of your life is making you happy, they're going to be in the background. They're going to be your cheerleader in the background. But at the same time, they are going to stamp their authority as well. You know, so if you're talking about, I want to go on a girls' trip, they're like, I don't think they're going to be happy about that. Like, okay, you can go, but I'm coming too. Yeah, but you can't come with, yeah, but I'm going to be coming too. You know, they're still going to exert their authority. I also feel like if it's a boss or something like that, this person is trying to fight through their emotions because they're feeling to themselves that, you know, maybe it's inappropriate, what people are going to think, you know, type of thing. So they're going to try and throw themselves into work, but their feelings are going to be creeping up on them. It's like they're going to go through a time of reflection and really thinking about what is going to make them happy, because they are looking at their values and their position and not wanting to jeopardize their position. This is why they're trying to close their heart off. But seeing you thrive and flourish and glow and so forth is frightening for this individual. So they may come to an awareness of, okay, I need to separate myself from power number two because I don't want to lose my career, or there's something here. Or they could be married for some of you. So they may feel like, I'm going to leave power number two alone. Even though it's, yeah, they may try and walk away from this because we've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So they may feel like, I'm not going to invest in this. It's going to affect a lot of different things. It's going to affect my credibility, my finances. They're going to be walking away with a sad heart, the Eight of Cups, knowingly that they've walked away from a good thing, but they may feel like, I'm not going to look back because if I look back, I'm going to get nostalgia. I'm going to do something that I may later regret. This is what they feel. So they'll be walking away from the situation with a heavy heart, feeling a lot of regret, feeling like they missed out on an opportunity, and maybe trying to come towards you in a more friendly and jovial manner, a more playful manner, when there's a lot of intensity hidden beneath. Yeah, their energy is to move away from their emotions and be more stern and quite rigid and in that authoritative energy, trying to disregard any type of emotions that they have for you when they're actually in love with you. With the Ace of Cups, they are going to want a new beginning in love, or maybe declare some sort of emotions, communicate something, but it could be done in a quite robotic way, you know, because this person is very uncomfortable with emotions. I'm going to clarify Ace of Cups because I don't know what this new beginning is for. Is it a new beginning with them being in a new cycle, of them being in that boss energy, or they may decide, I'm going to stay with my spouse, or is it a new beginning in regards to, I'm going to show power number two how I feel, but I'm still going to hold back. Clarify Ace of Cups, please, Spirit. But I do feel they're going to come towards you in a more playful way, light-hearted way. Even if you are with this individual, it's like they don't want to scare you off as well. They don't want you to think that they're like overbearing, like an overbearing partner. Clarify Ace of Cups. They're going to come out of their head. Yeah, they're going to leave someone, you know. Someone's going to get left behind. Someone's going to get left behind. Okay, so I don't really want to say this, but if there's someone else, if there's like a third party that's interfering in this actual connection, which could possibly be the case, right? This person's going to leave this individual and come towards you, have new love with you. Well, let's see, King of Swords. Because on one hand, I was picking up power number two, that this individual may come towards you in a energy of, say you're together with this person, right? They may come towards you in the energy of, okay, I don't want to seem overbearing and as a burden. I'm going to support you, but I'm still going to have my non-negotiables up, which is fine, because I do think that you should have non-negotiables in relationships, right? I'm still going to have my boundaries up. you know, in regards to what I don't accept and what I do accept. But I'm still going to, I wouldn't say allow you because they're not your keeper, right? But I'm still going to respect the fact that you are in another phase of your life right now. You're in a self-love era. You're doing your thing. But I don't want you to drift too far away from me. You know, I still want you to know that I'm serious about you. For others of you, it's a situation of, I want to marry you because I'm serious about you. But this is not a very emotional person, though. But they are very sure of the fact that they want to marry you. Now, for some of you, this individual could be in some sort of connection. Now, this third party doesn't have to be a spouse. It could be a work colleague. It could be friends. It could be an ex-partner they're still friends with. Please take what resonates, right? But there is some sort of third party here. And that could have been one of the reasons why this individual may not have been taking action without them knowing. But seeing you flourish, glow, moving towards your, you know, creativities, your hobbies, your passions, and maybe dating other people for some of you, right? Or just seeing you doing, yeah, I just saw Two of Cups. Some of you, they may feel like you're dating other people, or you are, but at the same time, you were not with this individual, say. Could be an ex-partner. But if it was the case of someone's energy interfering with this person's refusal to move towards you, this person is not going to be extending any, or it's investing anything into this person anymore. If that was one of the issues here, because we got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, maybe you felt that this person was choosing other people over you. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Could be a mother figure. Could be a friend. Could be a job. You know, could be their money. They could have been obsessed with their money or something like this. They're not going to be in that way anymore. You know, with the Queen of Pentacles here, someone was benefiting. So someone was gaining more attention, and this person was quite rigid in thought to see that they were investing elsewhere. So you may have chosen to invest in yourself and into other people also. So it's like they're going to get some sort of aha moment and then start taking back some sort of past investment and maybe wanting some sort of new beginning. Okay, clarify Ace of Cups. Why have we got Three of Pentacles? Investing in you. That could be a proposal. That could be a new job. Maybe their job was overworking them. They moved jobs. Hello. Hello, love. Or Maddox. That's just one of the kittens that we got. So cute. But I feel like, hello. There's going to be a new beginning. Hello. Very cute. But I feel like they're going to give you some sort of investment. They're going to give you some sort of, go to sleep, you're tired. They're going to give you some sort of investment. Something more stable, because I feel like they were invested in other people. And again, even if it was a situation where they were just like throwing themselves into work and pouring themselves into work, right? I feel like, no, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. I feel as if they're going to have some sort of moment whereby they will realize that they were invested in the wrong people and things, you know. And because of you moving forward, they're going to feel as if you are the person that they should have invested in, or that they're going to want to invest in. Go to bed. Go to bed. You're tired. Yeah. They're going to be holding back from someone. Sorry, that's Maddox. And he's just... yeah, someone's going to be getting pushed aside. Someone or something that has been... Maddox is an Aries, I believe. And him and his siblings, they like a lot of attention. So I feel like your person was giving someone a lot of attention, whether that was work or another person. And I feel like, see, all the cards have gone on the floor now. There's going to be a slate that's going to be wiped clean. It's what I'm picking up. Maddox, come. Because you're doing the most. You're doing the most, Maddox. You're doing the most. You made your appearance. You're doing the most. But, yeah, sorry about that, butterflies. But I feel as if, see, Aries, and Maddox is an Aries, Emperor card. Yeah, this individual may have been doing the most, you know, and it forced you to do the most with yourself. It's like, okay, you want to focus on that or this person, and these kittens could open up the door, you know. They're strong, but you're going to be doing the most on yourself, which is going to make this person want to do the most with you. But someone that was benefiting, whether it was the company, whether it was a person, this cat come back in, you know. He came back in. They're not going to be benefiting anymore. They're not going to be benefiting anymore. And some of you may feel like, you know what, I don't want to go back to you because you didn't see me as a priority before. So why, you know, please take what resonates, and, you know, everyone has free will, but this is what I feel. Someone that was benefiting before is not going to be benefiting no more. Because I feel like whatever was being invested into, whether it was a job or a person, it was to the detriment of you. But it was part of your growth, and it helped you to evolve, you know, and because of your evolution, this person's going to see your worth, or they are seeing your worth, and there's a lot of panic now. Okay, so what is the advice for you? Are you sick? Wait a minute. Are you serious? This cat just come back in the door. All right. Yeah, both of them are in here. How did you guys get in here? Love, Maddox, what are you guys doing? Honestly. Where's your sister? Where's London? These cats are strong. Come, Maddox. Yes, you're so cute, but I'm busy. This reminds me of when my children were toddlers. You always have to keep an eye on them. You literally, they're strong. They open up the door. But let's see the advice for you. Yeah, you're going to be focusing on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. If I see them in here again, I'm going to be scared because I just put something at the door. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like the situation has forced you to focus on yourself. The Spirit wants you to continue to focus on yourself as well, by the way. And focus on your work. Focus on working on yourself. Focus on stabilizing yourself. Focus on your goals. Focus on your career, your finances, which I feel like you're doing anyway, which is scaring this individual. And I'm not saying do it to scare this person, but, you know, you're also showing this individual, okay, you want to focus on what you think's important. I'm going to focus on what I think's important too, which is myself. And there's something about this person spying on you and seeing that other people are taking you seriously as well. So let's see. Yeah, so Knight of Cups speaks of don't go toward, like, Spirit saying don't go towards this person. Let them come towards you. You know, don't make an offer to this person anymore. If you have been making an offer, if you've been considerate about, I'm not saying not to be considerate about their emotions, but you've been considerate. You may have felt like, oh, I don't want to wear this because I'm going to upset them, or I don't want to post this because they may feel like express yourself, you know, go towards your creativities, your hobbies. Some of you, if you're single, maybe talk to other people, but Spirit is saying no. You know, if you're going to talk to other people, make sure you're over this person, is what I'm picking up. Don't do anything to get this person jealous as well, is what Spirit's saying, because you wouldn't want the same thing to happen to you with the Knight of Cups as well. And also, don't accept an offer from this individual if you feel that they're not where you want them to be at. And I'm not saying we have to control people, but you will know if someone's giving you breadcrumbs or if someone's serious. And I feel like this person is going to be serious. Only accept an offer from this individual when they're serious, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, Four of Swords. Like before, if you feel like you're done with this person for good and you want to start dating, Spirit is saying make sure you heal from this individual first. Don't have unfinished business with this individual and then entertain another person as well. And if that is not the case, Spirit is saying that you do need a break from this individual. You do need to take some time out. You do need to work on your confidence. You do need to work on your self-love. Even if you're doing it now, there's still more that you can do. You know, you need to start believing in yourself again, because for some of you, I feel like this actual situation has done a number on your confidence. So when I say done a number on your confidence, I mean that it may have triggered your insecurities, especially if they were choosing other people over you. And it may not have been done intentionally. You know, this is a very self-focused person. They've got like a one-track mind of I need this and my money and da, 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 da. And you're more like, you could be more, you may not see the world the way this person sees the world. Opposites can attract, but I feel like their level of what they place as important to them may have really affected you. So Spirit wants you to take time away from this individual to maybe rest more. Don't feel guilty for resting, okay? Don't feel guilty for resting. Journal your thoughts, work through your fears, you know, work through your insecurities. Pour your heart and soul into your journal. Make sure you hide your journal as well. Here are some horror stories about people finding people's journals, and it's not nice. That's your innermost thoughts and feelings. You know, I remember I was dating this guy when I was like 16, and I wrote in a diary, and he found it, and it brought him to tears because he read something that he should not have read in there, you know. And he's like, you don't love me. And I was like, why did you read my diary, man? Do you know what I mean? But I just feel like you need to journal. You need to journal, and you need to take time out. You need to take time away from this individual to heal. Like I said, with the Strength card in the reverse, the Strength card should be in the upright. You know, the Strength card represents Leo. Leos are powerful, they're dynamic, they're magnetic, but something about this situation with this person has affected your confidence, and it's about you building your confidence back up. I feel like you are, because we had the Queen of Wands there. So you building your confidence back up. Some of you could be a Pisces, some of you could be a Leo, right? I feel like there's still more to do. And part of building your confidence back up is by empowering yourself, you know, telling yourself how amazing you are, setting yourself goals, achieving your goals, and feeling good about yourself by dressing up, you know, going out, maybe to the theatre, maybe to the park, sitting down, grounding yourself, journaling, maybe taking pictures of yourself, celebrating yourself, treating yourself, you know, boosting yourself, okay? And not taking what may have happened in the past personal as a you thing. You know, sometimes because we connect to people, sometimes we forget that they don't see the world the way we see the world. And I feel like this person may be pouring into other situations, maybe other people made you feel like, oh, so I'm not worth it. That's not true. You know, this person could only meet you where they were at the time, and in their view they may have felt like that was important for that time. Whatever the situation was, it may have been work, so they may have been overworking, or friends, or whoever, you know, always giving money to an ex-partner, please take what resonates, or not giving money to you at all, or something like this. But they could only meet you where they were at. It's not a you issue, it's a them issue. And that's going to be brought to this person's awareness about the way they've treated you, about the way they valued you, for you valuing yourself and treating yourself the way that you want to be treated, and the way that you deserve to be treated, you know. And it's going to trigger a fear within this person of, I'm going to lose my partner number two, or what have I done? Look at who I've been investing in. What a joke, you know, is what I'm picking up. So let's see, Four of Wands, yeah. Spirit wants you to focus on your stability. And I feel like the first home is within self. Some of you could be focusing on your home. You could be focusing on maybe moving home, decorating your home. But I feel like more so focusing on your stability. Some of you may definitely benefit from doing chakra meditations, especially your root chakra, which rules your stability as well. Because I feel like this situation rocked your stability, and focus on your solar plexus chakra, which rules your confidence as well. Do those meditations daily, or maybe 3 times a week. Your root chakra, your solar plexus chakra as well, and your sacral chakra, which rules creativity, because they could be blocked right now, or they're being shaken because of the actual situation. And I feel like, you know what, when I first done the reading, part number 2, there was a definite level up anyway. You're definitely having a glow up. And you're definitely finding or reminding yourself of the beautiful attributes that you possess away from this situation, away from this person. 10 of Wands. Spirit doesn't want you to fixate on what was and how that situation made you feel, because it doesn't make you feel good, and Spirit doesn't want you to be stuck in that energy. Spirit wants you to move away from that energy. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Spirit doesn't want you to be bitter about the past. You know, it doesn't make you feel good. It leaves you in a low vibing state, and it keeps you stuck. So Spirit wants you to come out of that energy. And again, if you're finding it hard to come out of that energy, then journal your thoughts around that energy, around the way the person wasn't valuing you, around the way the person may have chosen other people over you. You need to write these things out. It will free you. You can cry. You can, rip the paper up, do whatever you want with it, or just get it out of your system. So I definitely feel maybe shadow work will be of importance to some of you. How did it make you feel? It may have triggered some father wounds for some of you, right? It may have triggered something about not being selected for a team when you was in high school or something like this. It may have brought back fears, and these fears are fears that you may not have worked through when you were younger, and it may have made you feel a certain type of way. And these are the feelings that you are supposed to explore, that you are supposed to learn from, heal from, and release. Because Spirit wants you to confront these feelings and release these feelings so that you can heal and transform, right? Yeah, because you are going to get justice. You're going to get justice in regards to feeling more empowered. You're going to get justice for not giving up on yourself. And things will balance out. Okay, I know some of you are thinking, yeah, but I was good to this person and this and that, and they wasn't treating me the same way. And it's hard. It's disheartening, especially when you're giving your all to someone and you're just expecting them to just connect with you in the same way. But again, you have to take into consideration, that some people can only meet you where they're at, and if they're not valuing and loving themselves, and if they value, material things, and they're throwing themselves into material things and whatever the case is, and you're displaying something completely different, they're not going to see the connection for the way that you see it in, because they are placing what they think is important above anything else, and it's not a disrespect to you, it's a truth for them that they need to work through and understand why are they valuing these things above something or someone like yourself that is offering love, that is offering truthfulness and authenticity. It could also mean that they don't feel they're deserving of this type of love as well. But sometimes it's not about us. Sometimes it's, if someone can't love themselves, they can't love you in the way that you will want them to, because they don't even see themselves in that way. Or if they are obsessed with money and obsessed with work and their work on it, and you're just like, oh, like, why don't we just go for a walk in the park? They're thinking, what? And you're thinking, we can just have a talk, we can connect, we can wind down, have a picnic. They're thinking, you know how much money I'm going to be losing? Like, you understand what I mean? It's about that. But Spirit doesn't want you to feel like you've done anything wrong, is what I'm hearing. And what you give out, you're going to receive right back. So all the love that you gave to this person or anyone else, you're going to receive it right back. It's only right. It's only fair. You're going to get your justice from this situation. And part of your justice is seeing this person unfortunately, I'm going to say this person's part of their karma is to actually see you thrive and see other people wanting to date you and seeing how attractive you are and how amazing you are, which you've always been. And there's going to be an energy of urgency to salvage this connection. You know, whatever investments they were investing in, they're going to realize that, because look, we've got Six of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit doesn't want you to invest in this person for now. They want you to invest in yourself. Okay? This is going to lead to a tower moment, a breakthrough for you and this individual. If this person has been stuck, they're going to be unstuck. This person was sleeping. It's like this person was like sleepwalking, and they're going to awaken, is what I'm picking up. They're going to awaken to a reality of what they were doing. But this person doesn't want you to be as stuck as this individual. They don't want you, sorry, Spirit doesn't want you to be as stuck as this individual is. Spirit wants you to break free. And part of you breaking free is investing into yourself. Not investing into this person anymore. You've done your part. You've done your part now. And now it's for this person to either stay asleep or to wake up and join you, and to free yourself from this energy of entrapment, emotional entrapment, and to start pouring into yourself. Because Saturn is in Aries now, and Aries is all about being seen, you know, taking the lead of your own life, being independent, being a pioneer, setting the trend, you know. And Saturn is about restrictions, rules, regulations. Now, this person could be going through, whether Saturn is in their chart, you know, it could be a situation of them having to break free from some sort of restrictive way of being, of them valuing certain things over others, or whatever the case is. They're going to be put through the ringer, whether they like it or not. And they're going to be forced to rid of an outdated way of thinking and being. And you are going to be forced to, you know, break free from a certain way of being in regards to how things were before. And that's going to be your salvation and your saving grace, is what I'm picking up. But that's what I have for you. Pile number 2. I was going to actually clarify the Hanged Man. Advice for pile number... I'm hearing don't save this person. This person can save themselves. Lead by example. Yeah. Don't save them. No more investment. Let them start investing in you. This person's definitely going through their Saturn transit in regards to their money, their career, their status. And they're going to realize that it's not all about status and finances and career. And that's going to be triggered by you, of them fearing that you're walking away, of them seeing you choose yourself, which is going to make them want to choose you. But you have free will, pile number 2. I'll speak to you soon, please. Like, share, and subscribe. Absolute pleasure. Peace out. Let's see. Pile number 3. How does this person feel about you? Pile number 3. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm hearing Silk. I don't know if you guys heard of Silk. It's a R&B group from the 90s. And they got a song called Hooked on You. This person's hooked on you. There's no living without you. You got me hooked on you. Everything you do. I used to listen to that song religiously when I was 12 years old, because I'm a lover of 90s R&B. All them 90s R&B groups, right? But I feel like this person's hooked on you. They're obsessed with you. You may have dated them from in the 90s or something for some of you, or it doesn't have to be. This person could work with you, but they are, like I said, there's no living without you. This person feels like they can't live without you. Tony Braxton, there's no me without you. This person could have Libra in their chart. It could be a Libra, Virgo cusp. They definitely are a Virgo for some of you. Or you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. Yeah, this person's got a lot of inner turmoil when it comes to you, pile number 3. I hope I didn't say pile number 2. I've been talking for ages, so please forgive me. This person's obsessed with you. They're not giving you up without a fight. This person will compete with anyone, and they may have competed with people, you know, for your attention, for your time. They want to let you go. This could be a new connection. Yeah. 10 of Swords and Judgment. Yeah, this person feels like their behaviors, I'm hearing the word disgusting, because I feel like, okay, I'm picking up quite a few things. For some of you, you've got someone that's very, very obsessed with you, you know, and this person knows that how they feel about you is very toxic, and they don't like being in this energy, you know, because they feel like it pushes you away. I'm hearing they may feel like it's one-sided. What are they actually fighting for? This could be a secret admirer. On another hand, this individual feels like they are very territorial over you, and they know that if they keep residing in this energy, they're going to end up losing you. For some of you, this person's already lost their mind in regards to you. Sorry to be quite blunt. They're gone. When it comes to you, they are gone. In other areas of their life, they're okay. But when it comes to you, they are gone. They will fight anyone that tries to come around you. This is a type of ex-partner that will not leave you alone. This is like a stalker type of ex-partner. Because with the Judgment card, this is Scorpio, Cancer energy. Scorpio rules the 8th house, which is all about death, transformation, money gain, money owed, obsession, Pluto energy, right? Pluto's all about what's hidden. This person is hiding the fact that they're secretly obsessed with you. They're hiding the fact that they're never going to stop investing in the connection, even if you don't want them. You know, Cancer energy. Cancer rules the 4th house. Cancer is the mother. So this person could try and mother you and nurture you, even if they're masculine, right? I'm picking up more feminine energy. This is for my masculine viewers. But please say what resonates. Could be same gender relationship. So this person may have been older than you, even though this person's younger. They could be younger than you, or they could act younger than you. But this person is coming in the energy of like a mother. They're pretending to be someone that's very kind, considerate, and caring and compassionate. Yes, they are. But they're not that way with other people. They're that way with you because there's an agenda. They are obsessed with you. They want to sleep with you again, or they want to sleep with you. It's not a friend. This is not a friend. This person's pretending to be a friend. Okay? Spirit is saying this one is warning one. This is a warning reading. This is not a friend. This person is trying to cloak themselves as a friend. So you could be a masculine listening to this. You're in a relationship, but then you've got this friend that is around you that is pretending to be like a mum. And this person is not pretending to be, this person is not like a mum. They want to be in a partnership with you. Even if you're single listening to this, I don't feel like the feelings are mutual because they are holding back. They know that, it's a lot. This person's in love with you, you know, and they have, even if you're feminine listening to this, please take what resonates. It could be a male being in this energy, right? But this individual has warded off a lot of people from coming towards you without your knowledge. You could feel this person is my friend. You know, I tell them everything. Stop telling them everything, because this is the individual that has talked you out of opportunities in love. They have warded other people away from you. Other people don't want to come around you because of this individual. You may have many suitors, up to 5 for some of you, but this person is making sure, either spiritually or physically, that you are off limits. For some of you, this individual is ashamed of their behavior. Third eye's popping, yo. This person could have spiritual gifts, and they can foresee that you may not want them or look at them in that way, or you're going to end up with someone else, and that's why they take a lot of action. They're not happy with their behavior, though. They don't like behaving in this way. They're very ashamed of their behavior, very ashamed of it, but they don't know any other way. They are willing to keep investing into you, into the connection as well. How do they feel about you? They feel like the feelings are not mutual. They feel like you do not like them. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So they don't feel like you are attracted to them. For some of you, I feel like I may have been talking to some of you. So if this is the case, then this individual feels like they see you as a colleague or just a friend, is what I'm picking up. And they may feel like you guys argue a lot and they don't like the arguments. If it's not the case, when I pick up 3 different scenarios, they may feel as if you have this toxic relationship where it's on and off again and it's one-sided. Things have changed. Their feelings have changed. Is what I'm picking up. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like, how does this person feel about you? So if you resonate with the first one, where this person's obsessed with you, this individual feels deep down that you don't feel the same way about them. But the same applies. They are still willing to fight for the eventual shift of your emotions towards them, which they feel deep down will never occur. They feel like you'll never like them in that way, but they're still going to make sure that they fight for a spot in your life. They trust you, so you could have a very strong mental connection. We've got the situation is calling for you to have faith. So they have a lot of faith. They feel like, okay, part number 1, sorry, you may want to go check that out. Part number 3 doesn't feel the same way about me. But eventually they will. So this person's obsessed with you. You see, there's 3 people in this card. So if you are in a new relationship, or if you're in a relationship, this could be an ex-partner, right? They are interfering in this relationship. They are always hovering around. They could be trying to come up against your partner. They could be trying to show you, look, I make more money than your partner. You should be with me. They may not say that in those words, but they could be flossing and flexing about what they have, so that ones that I should be with, or my partner hasn't got this, or they're doing things very subtly, but they're trying to separate you and your person because they want you for themselves. And they trust that one day they'll have you. Eventually. Sting. Every step you take, I'll be watching you. Okay, so I'm not saying that to scare you. You must know who this person is. They don't mean you any harm. They mean other people harm that come around you. I'm not saying that they will, I don't know. They don't want anyone getting close to you. This could be an ex-partner, or this could be a friend or work colleague that fancies you. And they know deep down that you don't feel the same way. This person could be a Virgo, a Cancer, a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. They do feel like you deserve love, and they feel like they're the ones that should be giving you the love. If you're with someone, they don't feel like that person's good enough for you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this person could use money to manipulate you. If you are having money issues, this person has come in to save the day. That's their way of binding you. That's their way of keeping you trapped and stuck. That's their way of getting in between you and love partner. That's their way of you not moving forward if you are thinking about getting into a relationship. They want to control you with money. So if they've been giving you money, don't accept it. I know we are in a recession, but please, this person has an agenda. You take money from this individual, they're the type of person to say, I don't want that money back. And you may think, oh my God, it's such a kind soul. Oh, look, they're really looking out for me. No, that's their way of keeping you bounded and stuck so that you are indebted to them. That's the way their mind works. And trust me, even if you say, I want to give you back the money, they could do with the money, you know, but they'll tell you, no, it's fine. So that you will always keep coming back for more. Even if you don't come back for more money, you will come back. You will maintain the friendship with them because you will remember at the back of your head, you know what, they really helped me at a time. That's the way they want it. Because in their view, this is all spiritual warfare, by the way. Spiritual warfare, sorry. In their view, if you give me back the money, then what happens is I don't have a hold over you. You won't need me for anything. This person wants you to need them. So be careful. Because I heard of that before. Someone done that to someone that they fancied. And I just thought, that person thinks they're popular. But you got to have a spiritual eye to see it for what it is. You become spiritually indebted to that person. On the 3D basis, you'll be thinking, oh, this person, oh, they're really looking out for me, man. They really... Nah. They want to keep you spiritually bounded to them. And then you've handed over your authority to this person. And then you will feel indebted, and then you will feel you can't do certain things because you owe them money and they don't want to take it back. So I can't date certain people because they won't like it. And they did help me out at a time. And I'm going to choose them over other people because that person, it becomes a hot mess, trust me. Very soon they feel like they're going to have you, they're going to get you one way or another. I'm going to find you, I'm going to catch you one way or another. I'm hearing that song, right? I'm going to win you, whatever, how that song goes. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So they've decided that they want you. And they want you now. So this is a manipulative individual who will work very diligently to get you. Knowingly that you could be in a relationship or that you don't like them in the same way. They're not going to give up. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. They feel like they've never met anyone like you. That's why they're behaving in this way. I feel for some of you, this person needs help though. But I feel as if, not because it's you, but the way they're going about things. Like, sorry, not taking no for an answer. They want you to love them as well. They're very attracted to you. They find you gorgeous. They love your scent. They love your smell. You got an earthy, grounding, very fertile way about you. Like, you're very Moorish is what I'm picking up. Very highly attracted to you. They find you very physically beautiful, very physically handsome. There's something about your aura and energy that just captures their soul is what I'm hearing. Like, you have this appeal that makes them feel safe, makes them feel seen, nurtured and warm. What are their next actions? King of Cups. They're in love with you, but their next actions are to keep pouring into you. Their next actions is for you to fall in love with them the same way that they're in love with you, to not make you, because they feel very rejected by you. Now, for some of you, this could be an ex-partner, if it's a work colleague, if it's an admirer, right? Even if they haven't, like, overtly said, oh, I want to be with you, I love you, or something like this, right? They know on a spiritual level that you don't want them like that. Because this person has got spiritual gifts. They're not silly. But as much as they got spiritual gifts, they're not listening. They feel like they can manipulate spirit. They feel like they can manipulate the universe. And eventually, you will actually like them. You know, so they're coming in with this like healing, mothering energy, father energy, whatever the case is, right? It's more of a mother energy for me. And it's just with an agenda. So their next actions is to make you not disregard their emotions or reject them. Because they feel like eventually they're going to get you. They are spying on you. So if you're in a new relationship, or if you have, don't talk about who you like to this person. This person can get an inkling as to who you like anyway. So they could be trying to spy to see if you are in a relationship, if you're moving towards someone. They're keeping an eye on you. They wanted to see any changes. They could follow you on social media, like your TikTok, your Facebook. They're very obsessed with you. It's annoying, actually. Because they know deep down you don't feel the same way, but they're still checking to see who you're going towards. Even if it's not that case, they just want to see what you're doing every day. It's like they don't want to leave you alone. Page of Cups, yeah. And next action is to see if you are giving your love to someone else. If you're flirting with someone else. If you're talking to someone else. If you're dating someone else. They want to find out who you're dating. Could be very fearful that you are attracting attention, or that people are attracted to you. This is going to make them fight harder for a place in your life. And they want to put a close to that. And they may want to bribe you with money. Again, when they feel like you're moving away, right, from them, when they feel like you like other people over them, right, or that you're moving towards your purpose, they trigger you. They play on something around your finances, which makes you you could sabotage connections or friendships because of this person. You know, there's something that this person does, and I feel like they found your weakness, which is money. And you know, I was saying to one of my sisters, never let someone know your weaknesses, because if it's the wrong person, they can use that against you. This person knows that there's a weakness around your finances. So if they feel like you're moving towards someone, or you're moving towards your purpose, you're glowing up, you're evolving, you're empowering, they don't like that, because in their head, if you're in that energy, you're going to attract a certain caliber of person, which they don't want. They know it's not them. They know that they're not your physical you're not physically attracted to them, or emotionally or mentally. It's not all about the physical. They know you're not attracted to them in that way. And they have an idea of the type of people that you are attracted to, which they're very angry about, which they have tried to sabotage in the background, right? And if it's the ex-partner, the same applies. They know you don't want nothing to do with them anymore. So when they feel like you're going quiet, or they feel like an energy shift from you, they come in with some sort of money offer. Oh, you're okay with money? Are you sure? Or I don't know. There's something that they do, or they brag and boast about what they've got, their home, their finances, you know, their holidays, how much something costs, to trigger something within you to make you feel, oh my days, like part number 3, this person that's obsessed with you, they're living this life. I could be living this life. You need to look at your wounds around money. They're trying to trigger you. They're doing it by purpose, because they know that's how they can get you. So they're going to feel as if you're moving away from someone. This could also be someone that says, I've got this job opportunity. They could feel like you want to be an entrepreneur. They could feel like you want to be expanding in your career. They may make you feel like they're the ones that you need to collaborate with. It's all a ploy to keep you stuck to them. So what they're going to do, their next actions, is to try and deter you from glowing up, moving towards someone, by maybe offering you money, bragging about what they're doing, how they're doing it, and making you feel like, oh, if you stay with me, you can have money, that type of thing. Expanding away from you. They're going to try and close out a cycle with you moving towards someone. They're going to get in the way of, there's something about getting in the way of you expanding. So you may want to move jobs, you may want to move towns, cities, and they're going to try and block it. You may want to go towards a new romantic partner. Their whole fear is that you're going to leave them. So they're going to make sure you don't leave them behind. And they're going to fight tooth and nail for it. So what is the advice for you? This person's unstable. That's the first thing. And annoying too. Spirit is saying you need to break free from this toxic cycle. It's outdated. This cycle may have occurred when Saturn was in Capricorn. Look back to when Saturn was in Capricorn. I believe that was 2019. Something like that. This has something to do with work as well. You could be this person's boss. They could be your boss. This has money tied to it. I feel like you could be this person's boss. And for some of you, no, you could be this person's ex-spouse. But there's something tied in with money, obsession, restrictions. And you have to look at, and I'm not telling you off part number 3, but you have to look at your issues around money and why you feel this person is your savior. because it might not even be money. For some of you, it could be someone that you led a fast-paced life with. This could be friends that don't want you to exceed and evolve and be in a loving relationship. These could be friends that you used to hang out with and you guys used to party and get down and overindulge. But you met someone and you wanted to change, or you're trying to change, and this person doesn't want you to, because they feel like if you change, you're gonna, and this person could be secretly in love with you, and it could be the same gender, because I've seen it happen to me before. You know, when I was dating my ex-fiance, his friends were very obsessed with our relationship. The whole community was, particularly one friend in particular. And the way the friend was operating wasn't like a normal friend. It was like he had feelings for my partner. When my partner used to kiss me in front of him, he used to put his head down. You know when you know someone's very jealous, that's how he used to behave. And it wasn't normal. He was obsessed with my partner. So I feel like even if it's the same gender person, this person could be obsessed with you. They don't want, and if it's not the case, this person's obsessed with you regardless, right? This individual, I feel, is obsessed with your evolution, because they feel like, oh, if you go towards that person, or if you change your life in some way, you're going to leave us behind. You're going to leave us behind to have to work through our toxicities, which we don't have to work through when you're indulging with us. That's very selfish, because if you really care about someone, whether that's your friend or someone that you love that you know don't love you back, you will want them to be set free, and you will want them to have love. So this person needs to be moved far away from whoever this person is. This is a secret enemy. This person is a life, like someone from a past life. They are enemy from a past life. And you need to leave them in the past life. Look at your South Node. Look at your 12th house. What's the sign saying? Because we've got Pisces here. We've got Capricorn. We've got Virgo. We've got Cancer. We've got Sagittarius. We've got Leo. You know, we've got these signs here. This person is followed you into this life to try and destroy your life some more, to try and block and stop you from abundance, because they feel like if they have the power to give you the abundance, you will not go to seek and get your own abundance. They want to be in control of it. Mummy dearest. They could be cloaking themselves as a mothering figure, whether masculine or feminine. Please take what resonates. They're here to destroy. They're here to stop and block you from achieving your goals, from being independent, from gaining the love that you so desire and deserve. You could be thinking to yourself right now, how come I'm not dating anyone? How come no one doesn't approach me? It's because of this person. Whether they're doing it physically or they're doing it behind the scenes, they're manipulating energy so that no one comes towards you, because eventually they want to be the one that you choose. And they have to go. They have to go. I can't stand energies like this. They have to go. And it's going to break a few hearts when you take action, but action is needed. It's going to break their heart, but they need to heal, because their behavior is not normal. It's unstable. It's toxic. It's annoying. And part of you taking back your power is for you to break this person's heart, to let them know under no uncertain terms are you going to control my life anymore. This could be a family member for some of you. Could be a father. Could be a mother. Please take what resonates. This person is intentionally wanting to intervene in your love life, in your career. They don't want you to expand. They don't want you to evolve. They want you to always be in reliance of them, so that you don't flourish, so that you don't prosper, so that you never evolve. That ain't love. Spirit is saying you're going to have to break this person's heart, and you're going to have to leave. You're going to have to, you may break your own heart by removing yourself from this person. I'm not saying you're in love with this person, but when you grow accustomed to a certain way of being, and you see the same person all the time, whatever the situation is, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel like a breakup, but it's needed. It's necessary. Because in 10 years' time from now, it's going to be the same situation. This person's intention is to keep you stuck, trapped, and blocked. You don't have to do it in a harsh way, but you are going to have to remove yourself, because you are in refusal of leaving, and it's breaking your own heart staying in this dynamic. Yeah, we've got the World card in the reverse. It indicates that this is unfinished business. You're clinging on to this toxic cycle, and they're happy to join you for the ride because they have no plans. Their plans is you. They see their whole future in your eyes. They feel like eventually we're going to be together. You're going to return, or, whatever the case is. Spirit is saying, stop making this situation unfinished business. This cycle is outdated. It should have been closed a long time ago. And I feel like Saturn being in Aries, look what we got here. Look who we have here. We got Aries, Page of Wands. Saturn being in Aries is going to close out this cycle. So wherever Aries falls into your chart, wherever Saturn and Aries falls into your sign, it's going to help close out this cycle. Because Saturn is in Aries, it's going to go back into Pisces, I believe, in September, right? Then it's going to go back into Aries in February. So by next year, February, or the end of this cycle, which could be August times, there's going to be, I feel like during August times, this energy is still going to exist, right? Because this is the World card, and it represents the 4 fixed signs, which is Aquarius, led by Taurus, then Leo, and then Scorpio. So maybe by Scorpio season, something's going to start wrapping up. Do you understand? Something's going to start wrapping up with this situation right here. But I feel like there's going to be an energy of this person still clinging on to it, or you're still going to cling on to it. But because look, Saturn's in Aries right now, and this card's in the reverse, indicating that the lesson's not being learned. There's a codependent energy here. You're being quite codependent on this person, and you got to look at where you're being codependent, because this is the in that this person has in order to control the dynamics of this situation that's keeping you stuck. And you may not have been aware of it, but this is very apparent, and it could be apparent to other people as well. And that's why some people move away from you, because they feel like, I don't want to get involved, or I don't want to date pile number 3 because that person's there, or their ex-partner is the type of person that you're not with, but they're telling everyone that you're still together. And maybe you're just in contact with this person, maybe for the kids or whatever, but there's no boundaries there. They're still coming around having dinner. You're still doing things there's something here, that needs to be broken. And even if that is the case, right, where you got kids and they come around or whatever, it's nice, you guys do get on and stuff. You do have to create boundaries to let them know, look, we're not together. We're never going to get back together. And I will be dating other people. They may have to give you money for the children or whatever, but there's something here that needs boundaries, and it hasn't been put in place. This is why this is playing out like this. The Spirit is saying, with Saturn being in Aries right now, it's not going to close the cycle. It may have something to do with next year. Yeah, because look, we've got the 8 of Cups, which is Saturn in Pisces. So this thing was playing out during Saturn in Pisces. And it should have ended when Saturn transitioned into Aries. And that was what? June? Beginning of June? It should have ended. Saturn is going back into Pisces, but this has been playing out since that time. And it should have ended, but the cycle's continued for some reason. And it's going to be painful. And like I said, you're going to need to look at why the connection continuing. What is weakened within me, which I feel like I can find strength from that person. There's something within you that you feel that you need from this individual, when the power is within you all along, pile number 3. And because this person knows that you don't realize your power, this is how they get it in, and this is why and how they're trying to get a permanent fixture in your life. I'm hearing, to thy kingdom come. Yeah, they're looking to stay in your life forevermore, They ain't looking to go anywhere. The only one that can cycle themselves out of this circus is you, because they're not going to do it. They are not going to do it. They're going to continue to energetically and physically fight everyone off from coming anywhere near you. That could also mean job offers too, because they don't want to see you evolve. The High Priestess, your intuition is not on. Like, Spirit is saying that You're not listening to your intuition in this situation. And this is what's keeping you trapped and stuck, because you're looking at this person and thinking, oh, but they're so cute, or they will never do nothing like that. And maybe this person doesn't know that they're on demon time and they're operating in this low vibrant energy. But the only one that's going to get yourself out of this rut is yourself. And you need to start listening to your intuition. Start noticing the subtle signs as well. Start seeing the signs. They're exposing themselves, but you're choosing not to see it. You need to remain more balanced. You know, maybe this person likes to make you overindulge so that you're at a low state as well. Stop overindulging with this. I feel like I'm telling you off, but stop overindulging with this individual. They don't mean well for you. They want to keep you unbalanced, unstable. They want you to feel disconnected from your spirituality. They are continuing to be a third party in your relationships and your friendships. They're trying to keep you for themselves. They want you to be unawakened, because they know that if you wake up to who they are, you're going to cut them off, and with good reason too. So Spirit is saying, stop indulging with this individual. If you're drinking with this person or whatever the case is, stop indulging with them. You know, because they want to keep you in the Nine of Swords energy. Spirit is saying to clarify Nine of Swords. This one is in my head. Yeah, they want to keep you in the Nine of Swords energy so that you're at an emotional disadvantage, so that you don't make the right decisions. They want to be a third party in your connection so that you lose out on connection, so that they're happy for yourself. Yeah, they don't want you to be stable. They want you to always rely on them for money. They want you to remain single as well. They don't want you to be King of Pentacles. They want you to be the King of Pentacles for them, but they don't want you to be stable. This is the type of person to say, oh, you know, there's no point in you dating anyone because you're not really where you should be. But don't worry, I'll help you. So then it's implanted in your head that no one's going to want you. You're not where you should be. And so if love offers come towards you or job opportunities, you will turn them down, because this person has told you that they will help you. So now you've got a crutch now in them, and now you've got a disadvantage with how you view and value yourself because of what they said. So now you're thinking, I'm not where I should be financially. I'm not worthy for a relationship or for any job to invest in someone like me. But it's okay. I've got this person that is always going to be there for me. They are your enabler. They will come in between your connections and your relationships, and you and your partner argue, and they will make sure that you and your partner argue, maybe sending chaos magic to your home or your relationship or something of that sort, if they know how to do these type of things. And then you go back to them and complain about your relationship and how your partner's been very horrible to you, when all along it's them working behind the scenes, making sure you don't get on with your partner. This person needs to go. Spirit is basically saying, in a nutshell, you need to tap into your intuition and cut this person off, because if you remain around this person, you're going to see many opportunities dissolve. And stop looking at this person for what they can do for you. Start looking at what you can do for yourself. Become more independent and less codependent from this individual. Start loving yourself. Start valuing yourself. Start standing on your own 2 feet. It's what Spirit is saying. Bring that tower moment into this person's life, because they bring it into yours without you realizing it. They want everything to crumble for you so that you rely on them. You need time out from this individual. Keep it professional. If this is someone at work, keep it professional. Have boundaries. This person's not your mate. Be more stable financially and within self. This is more about being more stable within self. And if you are in a jam, ask someone else that you do trust that's not in this energy. Because this person's got you right where they want you. And maybe stop telling this person about your personal business as well, because they're manipulating the situation. Leave them out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. They're not your family. yeah, so this person could be coming towards you like they're your family, and you could feel a resonance with them, like, oh, my mum acts like this, or my brother acts like this, and they're not. They've got an agenda. They want to date you. Make a choice. Part number 3, and choose you. I'll speak to you soon. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll connect with you soon. Peace out.